Jesus, for you, I guess, what I want your take on today is why podcasting?
Why podcasting?
Why podcasting for anybody? I mean, even if, because I know we like to sit up here as business owners or entrepreneurs and say like, it's important for your marketing and this and that and the other. But like, if somebody just wanted to come in here and start a podcast about
anything,
dogs, or like why,
hey, it's okay.
why do it? Like,
why do it?
Yeah, what are the benefits?
I always tell people that we all have the power of a voice.
Yep.
So whenever you sit down here, either you are scripted or you're unscripted, you have something inside of you that you have to let it go.
Yeah.
You have to let somebody out there know in the cameras that are watching you, because you never know who's out there that is going to a similar situation that you're going through right now. So it's like, oh, I want to talk about that. Do it. I even talked to the last time somebody is like, I like weather. Well, why don't you start your own weather show?
Right.
Channel 13, Channel 26 has their own weather. Why don't you have your own? And now you can grow your own network, because everything is subsided now. It's like, we used to watch TV and all this. Now everything's going on YouTube. And now it's a long-term thing, but you can make money out of it. And in multiple different ways. And it's okay to sit down here, be nervous. I'm nervous sometimes. People are like, I don't believe you. Sometimes I sit down. Even Miguel knows time we did a podcast that he even said, dude, you didn't even talk in the podcast for the whole, I was sitting there and I was maybe 5 minutes out of the whole hour. I just blanked out.
Yeah.
And it happens to the best of us. And it's okay.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I meant.
Yeah. I mean, like we talked to Miguel last episode, we talked about like people coming up here and doing like a single podcast, like without somebody up there, like how nerve wracking that would be to sit up here and try and
do it by yourself?
I done solo podcasts.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you like that better or no?
But I can't prepare. Like I didn't.
Well, I think you can't.
You got
to swing off that.
No, you can't. Like I have the whiteboard, so I just put the bullet points.
That's smart.
So I sit down and I did a 20-minute podcast.
Wow.
And it was fantastic, but I wrote the bullet points. But then I did a second one because I was like, I cannot leave. And the second one, I didn't wrote anything, and it was 40 minutes.
Oh wow.
And I was talking about
like a little bit rambling,
and I haven't even posted that yet, and because it was a lot of things that are like relatable to things that are happening right now, not only for myself but to other people.
Yeah.
And I went on there and I got 25 shorts out of that video.
Oh wow.
I already got them out, but I gotta work on them now. You know how it takes time to work and put all this stuff.
There's one aspect of Panorama that I wanted to ask about. You mentioned the weather and then like ABC and all those things, and it reminded me about how you guys do like live streaming.
Oh, live streaming.
Which we have to talk after today's
But I want to hear about
that.
it and how that works in the studio versus like, can you tell us a little bit about that and how Panorama does that?
That's how I started. Before I met Miguel, I started doing the videos, just normal pre-recorded video out of my phone. And then out of nowhere, I started, Facebook Live came out, right?
Yep.
So I just gave it a shot. And I said, let me just talk about motivation and things that are going on. And then from there.
You did that through Facebook Live?
Through Facebook Live. That's a long time ago when it came out,
Yeah.
And I zero people. That's why I tell people I had zero people watching for a long time. And I didn't care. I was like, I'm just putting a message. Like I said, you gotta
build,
power of your voice. You gotta throw a message. Who knows who gets it out there? And from there, I started getting interested about live streaming. I was like, whoa, the news live stream, other people live stream. You know, I was like, why not me? Why not anybody else live stream? You're going live. You can do Q&As.
Yeah.
You don't have to go an hour on a live stream. And you can do 15 minutes just like we're doing right now. And have a Q&A thing, or ask your clients, hey, what do you think that we need to work on, or questions that they can ask you? And now you got a list, and you can go live and you can let them know, hey, this is a couple of questions that my clients told me that I needed, to make myself better, or how I can get more clients or stuff like that. And then you just go live. And then now you have people actually live putting comments.
You could even ask people, like, what kind of content do you want to see from us?
There
or
we go.
Like, what kind of content do you think insurance agents lack? Or something like that. It would be really...
We need to make more poll posts on Facebook.
That would be...
and you can do live streaming on the green screen. We do that on the morning. Today in the morning, it was a 2-hour live streaming podcast show, and it's fantastic. I tell people, either you can do it here in either room, you can go live stream, or you can use the green screen as well. Just put a background, and
I've never used a green screen.
And you can use commercials like TV, that guy that I do. He's a real estate investor. I have commercials, so every time it's a sponsor, so he knows when he tells me, and I got to put the commercials. It's a segment. So I got like 8 different commercials. It's 8 different sponsors.
Yeah.
But in those 8 different commercials, there's about 6 of them in the gap. So video
really
number
cool.
1 is like 4 minutes of commercials. Video number 2 is like 3. So it depends. And then he let us put our own commercial.
Oh, wow.
Miguel's.
Cool.
So like out of the 7 videos, 3 of them, I didn't want to be like, put them on all.
Right.
Because he told me that the people that were doing it before, they were putting mostly their commercials. That's bad. How you gonna do that? You know.
Yeah.
I know they're paying, but I'm like, that's not right. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do in 3. And I told him, it's like 3 of our commercials are there. He said, no, that's fine. That's perfect.
So then would it be like us filming this and then having like Vandrews as a sponsor, like something like that?
Could be.
Would
Do
that work? Could
You
that
do
work?
that, and you can do it pre-recorded as well.
Oh,
like
so
say we're
even
done.
like the lives can be pre-recorded. It looks live.
You could do the pre-recorded lives, but it's better when you
It's
do.
better when
It's
it's-
better here because
Okay.
you got the best cameras and the
Yeah,
quality
sure,
comes
the
out.
lights.
When you go live, that I always tell the people the cons out of it and the pros, because it's
Yep.
like the internet. Yes, we have the good internet, but sometimes it just might
never
lag
know.
a little bit there, and the quality is not that good. That's why I'm saying you gotta use both the live streaming and you gotta use the pre-recorded.
Okay.
Like mix them out both because
Okay.
you want to be out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like create, because on the live streaming you going live and you don't have to worry about anything. You're
Yeah.
done. It's already there.
Over and like it's
I'm done.
yeah. That
Like
actually seems
everything.
like even a little less
Oh, yeah.
pressure too.